Stalker. Ah. Good morning. How you doing? Yeah, all right. All right. Morning, everybody. Welcome back to your mat. We're going to get started laying down on our stomachs here. That speaker sounds way too loud. Check, check. Man, why is that so loud? Let's drop our left ear to our mat. Run your hands along your side body or whatever feels comfortable. Really, it's up to you. Woo! Hey, it's mornings like this where you kind of step outside and, yeah, you go back inside, you put more clothes on, yeah. But you can give yourself that excuse not to show up, like, it's cold, it's easy to do. But, hey, these are the days that it's really important that you make it, right? And habits are easy when the situation and the circumstances are easy, but good habits get a little bit harder when it's like this. So you made the right choice to show up. Let's begin, as we always do, by exhaling everything out. And then through your nose, we take a big collective inhale, fill up. And through your mouth, exhale, empty out. Again, inhale through your nose. Nice and deep, everybody. Get big from the inside out. Exhale, empty and clear everything out. One more. Inhale. Cobra. And exhale, empty out. Let's turn our heads to the opposite side. Breathing in through your nose, just like you've been doing. You want it deep, you want it slower, and you want to make it really full. Only now we shift gears by keeping our lips sealed and breathing out through your nose. A little engagement of your core there, navel up and in to gently push the breath out. Beautiful. Inhale, invite your breath in. Soak up that ocean air as deep as you can. Lips stay sealed. Exhale through your nose. Move that breath out. 60 minutes, everybody, of this deep breath in and this slow breath out. Take it on. In fact, I use that little mantra when I'm in my yoga practice and my mind starts to wander and it's kind of just hard to stay focused. I come back to that. This deep breath in and this slow breath out. This is going to focus your mind, cultivate concentration, and start to soothe your nervous system, even lower your blood pressure. So breathing like this, which as you know is the optimal breath for the human body. In through your nose, out through your nose, about 4 to 6 seconds in, 4 to 6 seconds out, is really a tool that you could use at any point, not just in your yoga practice. However, here we show up, we start to move through these physical postures, these asanas, or as I like to call them, simulated stressful situations. And we practice controlling the breath. So we in a way, sharpen that tool by showing up to our mat. That, amongst many other things. Inhale. Exhale. So thank yourself for showing up. We'll take it slow at first. We'll build momentum gradually. But we're not in a hurry or in a rush here. Keep your breath flowing. Thank yourself for being here. Inhale. Exhale. All right, from here, let's come to chin facing forward. And let's just come to a couple cobras. Let's go 3 rolling cobras as we normally do. Slide your hands back a couple inches and untuck your toes. Little to no weight in your hands. Inhale is cobra pose. Lift up just a little bit. You want to kind of look straight down so that you smooth out the wrinkles in the back of your neck. And exhale, take her back down. We do it again. Inhale, number 2, breathe in, lower back muscles. Doing most of the work here, and you can press with your hands, but again, lower back muscles a lot. Exhale, take her back down. On this one, inhale, lift up, breathe in, and see if you can come to Sphinx pose now. Just slide your forearms down. Slide your elbows forward so that they're directly beneath your shoulders. And then from here, take a couple breaths. Depending on how intense you want, you can pull your hands back, and they won't move, right? But by pulling your hands back, that'll help draw your heart through. And then it can intensify this quite a bit. Just 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. How about one more, everybody? Take a big breath in. Ocean air deep into your lungs. And exhale all the way back down, y'all. Inhale. We're pressing up to hands and knees here. Going through a little bit more mobility. So your next inhale, you look up, your stomach dips down, your tailbone lifts. There we go, everybody. Exhale in the cat pose. Draw your navel in, arch your spine, chin to your chest. 4 more. Inhale. Slow the breath down, slow the movement down. Exhale. Find that mobility and vitality. 3 more. Go for it. The focus is on the depth, the smoothness, the meditativeness of your breath. And we complement that with the movement, spinal flexion, spinal extension. When you're done with those, probably going towards your last one right about now, I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. So you just got to curl your toes and lift your hips high to the sky. Teddy, come on. Hey. First downward facing dog of your day. Perhaps week, maybe month, could be life. Okay? Close your eyes. If it feels good to pedal your feet out, which a lot of times it does, go ahead and pedal your feet out. Bend one knee, press the opposite heel to the ground, kind of slowly go back and forth just to work the back of your legs, your hamstrings open a little bit, but really it's kind of like we're doing this diagnostic check within our body. I'm surprised you didn't bring Tucker's sweater to match yours. But then do settle in, right? Find some physical stillness here. Make sure your fingertips are really, really wide. Soft bend in your knees is your friend. Soft bend in your knees lets you press your hips higher, back further. Feet or hips width apart. And chin to your chest. Look towards your knees, towards your thighs. There we go. So let your head hang down. Let your cervical spine be long and let gravity do its work and just naturally pull your head down and hopefully create some more space within your vertebra. From here, everybody, let's walk our hands back towards our feet. Arrive at the back of your mat where at least a soft bend in your knees here. You can swim your hands behind you and interlace your fingers at your lower back. Find a halfway lift. Your hands are going to pull back, your shoulders are going to roll back, and you're going to open and broaden across your heart a little bit more. Now, see if you can keep your hands interlaced. Just fold down, lift your hands off your lower back, and reach towards the ocean. Some easy chest expansion, shoulder opening. I don't know what you were just doing back there. We'll get to something that resembles that eventually. Let's go. 3 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in deep. Exhale it out. 1 more breath here. Take an inhale. Very good, everybody. Exhale, release. Take your hands to the ground. Let's see. Walk them forward. Let's come right back to your downward facing dog. And what do you say we hop right back in, right into that first warm-up flow? Surya Namaskar A. Take an inhale. Press your hips back and look forward. Very end of your exhale, you could walk or you could lightly hop. Just travel to the top of your mat so that your heels and toes touch all the way together. Now, take an inhale, pull your chest out long for your halfway lift. You flatten out your spine. Very good. Exhale, fold. Dive in deep. And then inhale, rise. Lead with your chest. Float your torso up high to the sky. And at the top, you could even lean it back because it probably feels pretty good here. Beautiful. And then exhale, let's fold all the way down. Put a soft bend in your knees. And try to ride that breath, that slow breath. Inhale, find your halfway lift, look up and lengthen. And then exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose, high push-up. Now, hey, I always take a little bit to warm up, so here I'd be dropping to my knees. But if you're with me, you inhale, shift it forward, shoulders in front of wrists. And then hips and shoulders move together. Exhale, lower halfway down. You got to stay strong around your middle, your core. Inhales, upward facing dog. And now you're feeding your heart through. And then exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Downward facing doggy. Soft bend in your knees down there. And then press your hips higher. Shorten your stance a little bit. There you go. Good. Chin to your chest. Look towards your knees, towards your thighs. That's dropping your head down. Inhale. Exhale. Good, everybody. Inhale. Press your hips back. Look forward. Going into our second flow. End of your exhale. Walk or float your feet between your hands. Second round of our first warm-up flow, that is. Halfway lift. Pull your chest out long. It's called Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Dive in deep. That's Uttanasana, your forward fold. And then inhale, rise. Come up, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. You're leaning it back till it feels really good. And then exhale, you fold it all the way back down. Amazing job. Inhale, find your halfway lift, pull your chest out long. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower halfway down. Nice and slow, nice and strong. Upward facing dog, feed your heart through. And exhale, hips to the sky, dogger, dogger, doggeroo. Phenomenal, everybody. Breathe well. Shorten your stance a little bit. Hands back. Hands back here. Now hips high. Okay, soft bend in your knees. Now the pressure hips. This is down dog right here, brother. Same thing, brother. Bend your knees a little bit. Shorten your stance. Hips high. Little soft bend in your knees. There we go, brother. Chin to chest. That's your down dog. See if you can bring your palms flat, unless you got wrist stuff going on. And you can walk your hands forward a little bit, and it'll be a little bit less. No, hands forward. So longer stance. There we go. Inhale. Press your hips back. Look forward. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet between your hands. Find your halfway lift. Pull your chest out long and lengthen. Exhale, dive. Draw your navel in. Empty out. Inhale, come on up. Reach your hands high to the sky. You're leaning it back, but you're lifting and you're stretching up in a way. We're not just going through the motions here, right? Beautiful. Exhale, go ahead. Fold all the way back down. Uttanasana, your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower with control. Inhales your upward facing dog. You can modify, you could skip anything and everything. Exhale, send your hips to the sky. Dogger. Awesome job, everybody. We'll slowly pick up the flow. We'll slowly pick up, not necessarily picking up the pace, but eventually we'll add some more movement here. We'll make this like a Power Yoga 101 flow, huh? How about one more breath here? One more flow on your own, Surya Namaskar A. We're going to keep it moving right along, y'all. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Really good. Movements are probably starting to get a little bit easier as your muscles warm. Synovial fluid's gonna start to flood into your joints. And your temperature, the internal thermostat's gonna slowly rise. From down dog. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Go ahead, bend your knee, stack your hip, and then take a couple big circles with your knee. Clockwise, counterclockwise. If you want to take something else there, if you want to flip your dog or take some donkey kicks with that leg, go for it. We're here for 5. Good, y'all. 4. Breathe for 3. 2, right. Take your right hand down. Inhale, lift your right leg back up high to the sky. And on your exhale, shift forward, pull your knee up into your chest, and then see if you can step it all the way through to your hand so that your knee is stacked directly above your ankle. Now spin your back foot flat. Inhale is going to be warrior 2. So Power Yoga 101, it's going to be different. A lot of ways you could do it. We're going to keep it really simple. We'll go open hip with this Power Yoga 101 in the second flow. Check 1, we steady out our visual gaze. We make sure our breath is flowing really deep and free. Check 2, the alignment here is heel to arch, right down the center of your mat. And then we got a deep bend in your front right knee, right? A deep bend in your front right knee. And if that ankle comes in front of your knee, you need to slide your foot forward, you need a longer stance. Your back left toes angle forward slightly. Very good. And then inhale, taller in your chest, longer in your arms. Create some space there. Exhale, heavy in your hips, sink a little bit lower, but evenness in your legs. Beautiful work. Now, take another inhale. Start to reach it forward. And then side angle pose is your exhale. All right? If you're not sure where to be, forearm to thigh is a very good place. No matter what. Whether you come 3 times a year or, you know, whether it's your first time here or whatever. You can be the most experienced practitioner and still modify. It's not like a lesser form of the asana. It's just kind of honoring what you're feeling and honoring where your body's at today. Now for your extended side angle, your left hand's going to reach towards the ocean. Palm is facing down. And you're really just intensifying that line of energy on your left side body, creating a little bit of space there. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale it out. Stay low on your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Good. Now, I know that front right leg, that thigh is talking to you. It's okay. You can be aware of that conversation because you're in a safe place, right? You're not going to hurt yourself. The alignment's good. You can be aware of it without really responding to it. We're only going to go one more breath, huh? Take an inhale, reach back. Exhale, windmill down. Step your right foot back. Shift forward, lower slow, elbows straight back, everybody. Modify if you need. Inhales, upward facing dog. Tops of the feet down. See if you can lift your knees and thighs. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing doggy. Inhale, lift your left leg up high. Go ahead and bend to that knee. Stack of that hip. Circle that knee, y'all. Do what feels right here. 5, 4. Very good, everybody. Last 3, 2. All right, left hand down. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward. Pull your knee up. See if you can step it through heel, ball, toe. Back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. So even throughout our regular day, right, we don't do a lot of open hip stuff. We walk forward, we walk, maybe backwards, but we're sitting in chairs, we're sitting in our cars. So all this is closed hip, and it ends up being tight hamstrings and tight hips. So as you sink deep into this warrior 2, and again, you want equal and balanced action in both of your legs, know that this is one of the best open hip postures in yoga. But you got to sink deep and you got to find some sensation, right? Even challenging yourself. I know some of us show up and are like, damn, yoga's hard. It's challenging. It has to be that way, right? You've never gotten better at something in your life in a situation where you haven't been challenged at least a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Take all that length and side angle pose. Find that side angle. All right, wherever you're at, form the thighs great, whatever expression you want, just make sure you're stable. Like feel your feet, feel these anchors, grow the posture from the anchors up. Make sure you're stable and steady and sturdy. Make sure it's sustainable. You want sensation, but you don't want it so intense yet you got to come out in a breath. Right hand reaches, palm facing down, same rotation you want in your downward facing dog. Give me one more full breath, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, see if you can stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left hand, you can slide it down the back of your right hand, rather. Front left leg is still bent deeply, guys, on the end. Now look forward and see how your front left knee is leaning inward. Point that straight forward. There we go, y'all. How about one more, huh? How deep can you breathe? Inhale, lift up and away. Cobra. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step back. Lower slow. Elbows tuck in. Inhales, upward facing dog. Open your heart. Let it shine. And exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Take an inhale, press your hips back and look forward. And do your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Find your halfway lift. We've been there a few times before. Flatten out your spine. And then exhale, fold, dive in deep. Now heels and toes are all the way together. Let's go chair pose. Utkatasana, sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach your hands to the sky. Good. Now if you can, your toes, heels, and knees, like I said, are squeezing all the way together. If for whatever reason, if you You're more comfortable with your legs being separated, cool. Weights in your heels. Inhale, we're reaching high, so upper body is ascending. You're lifting out of your waistline. Exhale, with the weight in your heels, sinking low, lower body's descending. Yeah, one more breath, y'all. Take an inhale. Drink up ocean air. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Let's get into that second flow. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower halfway with control to strengthen. Inhales your upward facing dog. You try to make that feel amazing. Exhales your downward facing dog. We're going through that flow. We just did a dress rehearsal. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. But we're going to add a knee to nose on your exhale. Shift forward, empty out. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, shift forward, pull your thigh up, step it all the way through, spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two, open wide. Exhale, extend your side angle pose. Some length and some space here. Stay low. Inhale, reverse warrior. Breathe in big. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step your right foot back, shift forward, lower slow. Upward facing dog, make it feel good. Downward facing doggy. Inhale, lift your left leg, send her on up. Exhale, your knee to nose. Ah! Inhale, reach it high. Good, then the exhale, sweep it through, a low lunge. Inhale, second warrior, wings are wide, heart to La Jolla. Exhale, extend, find some space here, some length. Good, stay low. Reverse warrior, breathe it in. Exhale, take it down, step it down back, everybody. Nice job. Whew, cool. Here is where it seems like the intensity level picks up a little bit, because we're not going to do a 5 breaths and down dog. We're going to keep it moving, but slow and controlled. Inhale, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop feet. Halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, dive, fold, empty out completely. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, sink your hips. Lift your chest, hands to the heavens. Exhale, forward fold. Dive it on in. Halfway lift, everybody. Chest pulls out. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward. That internal thermostat is starting to go up, isn't it? Inhales your upward face and open your heart. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale, lift your right leg, send her up high. Exhale, knee to nose. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, sweep it all the way through. Inhale, second warrior, heart towards Mission Beach. Exhale, extending side angle pose. I'm talking about length. Inhale, stay low, reverse your warrior. Exhale, take it down, everybody, step it back. Woo, you're doing amazing. How about left side? You got the left side? You're familiar with this flow, most of us. Go for it. Breathe, 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 everybody. Have a seat, girl. Have a Inhale, hips press back. Look forward. We're going to keep this train rolling, y'all. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet between your hands. Those layers are coming off. Halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, dive, fold in, empty out completely. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana. Sink your hips, lift your chest, stretch your hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Dive it on in. Halfway lift, look up and lengthen, breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, move it on through, everybody. Upward facing dog. Sometimes these end up being too much, so skip them if so. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg, send her up high. Exhale, you got knee to nose, empty out. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, sweep it all the way through. Inhale, second warrior. You got it from here, everybody. You know where to go. Go for it. Breathe. Woo, phenomenal. These are all ways that our body is meant to be able to move. Left side, you got it. Knee to nose, that Dancing Warrior series. These are all ways and shapes, ways our bodies are meant to be able to move, shapes we're meant to be able to take within our body. Hey, but as we get older, if we don't take these with some regularity, we're going to lose the ability to do it. That's why it's such a wise decision you've made to show up to your mat here today. And for some of us, I see every class we're here out there. Nice work. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome, everybody. From here, let's go ahead. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Take Padagustasana at the back of your mat. So you can either grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers. If you want to take Padahastasana instead, you're sliding your hands underneath your feet up to the creases of your wrist. Look up, find a halfway lift so your chest pulls out long. And then exhale, fold. Pull a little bit with your arms. Let your elbows bow out to the sides. And we build some heat, head dropping down. We build some heat. And as you know, your body is like glass, even metal, in the sense that the warmer it is, the more malleable it is. So we build that heat and then we use it just to create some more space and some openness. Whole posterior chain here. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath now, huh? Inhale. Exhale. All right, let's release that. You can heel toe your feet together in the center of the back of your mat here. And then inhale, lift your right leg up and back towards the street. Okay, flex your foot, spiral inward with your thigh. You can bend your left knee a little bit here. That'll ease what you're feeling on your hamstring and lower back. Now find a halfway lift here. Take your left arm and start to reach towards the ocean. And then you can keep your right fingertips where they are. You can bring them to a block or to a water bottle. That'll help you too. Or you could take your right hand and take it along your right leg. So your left hand will be reaching forward and your right hand will be reaching back. Left hand forward, right hand back. Spiral inward with your right thigh to keep your hips level. Closed hip. Nice, everybody. Let's go 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. You got the option on this last breath to reach both hands forward. That's a little bit more challenging, and with that challenge comes change. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground. Walk it forward to 3-legged dog. Beautiful, y'all. Inhale, right leg, send her up high. Exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands so that you're in a low lunge. You can stay high in the ball of your left foot. Inhale, rise to crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Now, if balance is the issue here, my guess would be while you're walking kind of a tightrope right down the center of your mat, feet should be about kind of like train tracks, about hips width apart. Deep bend in your front knee. Take an inhale, reach high. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center. Lean forward, draw your navel in, and then twist to your right. See if you can hook your left elbow outside of your right knee or thigh. Careful down there, brother. If you need to drop your back knee to the ground, that's an option. Okay, but you could press the back of your left knee towards the sky to make it more intense. Make sure there's some daylight between your left rib cage and right thigh so your torso is actually lifted off your thigh. And then we're lengthening, inhale, we're twisting on your exhale. If you want to separate your hands and fly those arms wide, could be a good idea right there. 3 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more. This is it. Inhale. Twist, ring out, rotate. Phenomenal. Release both hands to the inside of your right foot. You could drop your back left knee to the ground if you'd like. Heel toe your right foot towards the front right corner of your mat, so just a little bit wider. Lengthen up on your inhale here, and on your exhale, just start to bend your elbows and start to come down towards your forearms. Pretty simple posture. That isn't easy. Right? Sensation is good. Pain, we don't want pain. So you really got to pay attention to the communication here. And the communication is through sensation. Inhale. Exhale. Breath. Pull it in deep. Keep it flowing, everybody. Let's go another breath, huh? Inhale. Exhale, all right. Hands underneath your shoulders. Start to straighten your arms. Come to that kind of halfway lift. And on your exhale, step your left foot to the outside of your left hand for Malasana frog pose, your yogi squat. Sink down deep. Try to bring your feet flat to your mat. And then when you notice that your spine rounds down, see if you can straighten it. Press your heart forward. Use your elbows on the inside of your thighs, your knees, to pry those hips open a little bit more. Now, remember, the main focus is still this deep breath in and this slow breath out. 1 more here. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Release or interlace fingers, release your index fingers. Straighten your arms up so that your biceps are by your ears. And we're going to come to standing in 5, 4, standing in 3. Come on up over there, guys. 2. Good. As you come up, heel toe your feet together in the center of your mat. Have them to touch, heels and toes. Get tall, breathe in here. And on your exhale, let's lean to your right. Press your hips to the left. Lateral flexion in your spine. Kind of like those open hip postures, something we don't normally do throughout our day. With your right hand, literally pull your left arm a little bit longer on your inhale. And just take it down to the sensations telling you right there, no further. Inhale. Exhale, one more full breath, huh? Inhale. Exhale, very good. Inhale, come back to center. And then switch it up, lean to your left, press your hips to the right. Biceps with ears. Right shoulder can dial back. Do your best, no more, no less, to straighten your arms. See if you can feel it from your ankle all the way to your wrist on your right side body. Amazing job, y'all. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, all right. We're back to center. Reach high, breathe in. Exhale, fold all the way down. Lay your torso out long and empty out completely. Inhale, give me halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose, high push-up position. Squeeze your legs together, ground into your left hand, Vashisthasana, roll open to your right. Right hand will reach to the sky. Crescent shape your left side body. Engage your outer obliques. If you're feeling strong, nice, Steve, you can take your right leg up off your left. And y'all still breathing, right? Right hand towards the ocean. Oh, nice. Reach a little bit. Exhale, take it to plank. Take it to the other side. Inhale, Vashisthasana, side plank pose. Outer obliques engaged. Shoulder really engaged. And, you know, there's tons of ways you can modify. Find what works for you. Maybe left leg up. Maybe not. Left hand, ocean. Inhale. Stay here. Exhale. Inhale, reach long, breathe in. Exhale, release, and move through your flow. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Whew. You're doing fantastic, everybody. We're getting there. From here, walk your hands back towards your feet. At the back of your mat, heel toe your feet together, center the back of your mat, and then lift your left leg back up towards the street, towards the sidewalk, okay? Again, we're flexing the foot rather than pointing the toes. We're spiraling inward towards the midline of our body, closed hip. Now, a soft bend in your right knee is going to help you out here. You can take your right hand and start to reach towards the ocean. And then you decide with your left hand, you can take it along your left leg. You got a block or a water bottle? Go for it, everybody. Really focus on a steady visual gaze. It's what we call our drishti. And your steady breathing, and your body and mind are going to follow that. Awesome, Jeff. 2 breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, option to reach both hands forward. Breathe in, nice, Finn. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground. Walk it forward to 3-legged dog. Left leg, send her up high, breathe it in. Exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands. Stay high in the ball of your right foot. Inhale is crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Rise and reach your hands to the sky. Now make sure you're steady and you're sturdy. Take an inhale, reach high. Exhale, hands to heart. Lean forward, navel in, twist to your left. Remember, torso, little lifted off your thigh. There should be some daylight there. Knee to the ground's an option. Separating your hands, option. skipping it all together. And that's another option. Not breathing, not an option. 3 more, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Pull in deep. Exhale, last breath. Get all you can get, y'all. Inhale. Ah, phenomenal. Exhale, release both hands to the inside of your left foot. A runner's lunge. You could drop your back right knee to the ground, heel to your left foot, towards the front left corner of the mat. Lengthen up as you breathe in deep. And then just so easily, let's come down to your forearms. Or towards your forearms. Take that foot up here. There you go. There you go. Like I mentioned in the beginning of practice, simulated stressful situation. For some of us. For others, this is more like a full-on stressful situation, right? But if you can breathe through this, right, you don't have to react. You can breathe through it. You know, lessening stress response can have a huge effect, I believe, overall on your life. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And then we're going to do this side different. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Straighten your arms. Start to come up. Curl your back right toes under. Pick your back right knee up. And now walk your hands to the right and straighten both legs and parallel your feet. And option to interlace your fingers behind your back for a little bit more chest expansion and shoulder opening. This is just an option. If you feel you need something else, take that. Halfway lift, shoulders roll back, broaden across your collarbones, and then exhale, fold. Dive in deep. Amazing job, y'all. How about one more? Inhale. Exhale, right. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. And take your arms open like airplane wings on your exhale and draw your navel in, strong around your middle. With a strong stomach and a flat spine. Inhale, rise, come all the way to standing. And then turn your right toes out towards the street. Left toes can turn in a little bit. Legs are straight. You might want to shorten your stance just an inch or two, guys. Legs are straight. Now, inhale, reach out towards the ocean. And then right hand down, or no, excuse me, reach towards the street. Right hand down, left hand high. Good. You want to straighten the leg? Yeah, there we go. Left hand high. There we go. Hey, if you want a little bit more sensation, you could take your left hand and reach towards the street, right? Pull your hip bone away. Reach your left hand away from your hip bone. If you want more challenge, you can bring your right hand up parallel. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Let's inhale. Come back up. Turn your right toes in, turn your left toes out. We got triangle pose towards the ocean. Trikonasana. Inhale, reach. Keep it at length. Tick-tock of the arms. Left hand down, right hand high. For more length, left hand reaches. Core strength, right hand parallel. Give me 2. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Pull in deep. Exhale it out. Inhale, come all the way back up. And then exhale, step your right foot to your left at the top of your mat. What do you say we take tree pose? Shift your weight into your left foot. Take your right foot above or below your left knee. So that can mean it can be on the ground like a kickstand. Above or below your knee. As you know, intuitively, your knee is not made to move laterally. Hands can start at heart center. Steady gaze, steady breath, everything's going to follow. If you want to take your hands, extend them to the sky, that's an option right there for you. Good, everybody. Take an inhale here. Exhale, slide your hands down. Step your right foot back down. And then just switch it up. Left foot above or below your right knee. Hands can start at heart. You take it from there. Awesome, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, slide your hands back to heart center. Step your left foot down. Top of your mat, heels and toes together. Last time here. Inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky. Lean it back if that feels kind of good or really good. Exhale, fold all the way down. Empty out completely. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold and squat down deep. Come high in the balls of your feet, tuck your chin to your chest, and bring your forehead towards your knees. Compression in your throat. Good, everybody. And then unfurl your spine, stay low, shift your weight into your heels, and then sit all the way down and take your legs up, palms face each other. Savasana boat pose. Come here, what you doing? You little good one, you little good one. Try to straighten out your spine. So for me, that would mean I'd have to bend my knees quite a bit. Legs lift up a little bit on the inhale, navel in, chest towards thighs, but leave some space between in your torso there. Good, and let's take our arms and reach them up high to the sky here, everybody. 5, 4, to our backs in 3, 2, inhale. Slowly set her down, roll on your back, bend your knees, plant the soles of your feet so your shins are vertical to the ground. Your knees right above your ankles, feet hips width apart. Press into your feet, lift your hips high to the sky. Set to Bandhasana, the bridge pose. Now, if you'd like, you can interlace your fingers underneath you, kind of shimmy your arms in. Now, if you have neck issues, you might want to skip this next one. If you're with me here, take your hands on your lower back, on your sacrum. Hike your hips up to get your elbows underneath you. You're going to support your entire torso there with your elbows underneath you. See if you can lift your right leg up high to the sky. And then you're supporting your torso, so now you can lift your left leg high as well. Toes towards the ground and back of your head. Halasana, the plow pose. Hey, and this is just like a seated forward fold. So if you do have those neck issues, come to seated. Take a seated forward fold. Toes towards the ground and back of your head. And then hands to your middle back if they're not already. See if you can take your elbows in a little bit more. And then straighten your legs up. Salamba, Sarvangasana, your shoulder stand. And most importantly, your breath. It's still flowing. Still flowing. Don't go there. And then bend your knees towards your forehead, ears are to the ground, the sides of your head. Bring your palms face down along your side body. And then vertebra by vertebra, we're going to roll down nice and slow. When your hips touch, extend your legs high to the sky. What's up, buddy? How you doing? And lower your heels down nice and slow. When your heels touch, press up to your forearms, lift your heart high. And just drop your head back. Matsyasana, your fish pose. Beautiful, y'all. Press up, chin to your chest, lay on your back. Let's take supine pigeon. So bend your left knee, plant the sole of your foot, take your right ankle across it. Thread the needle through and around your left leg. See if you can lay your head and shoulders back and just pull everything into that perfect degree. Awesome. You can take that into your twist. So release your hands, twist your right leg over your left. Drop your right arm open, look right, and gently guide your knees towards the left. Come back to center, unwind your legs, pull both knees in and neutralize. And then we just switch it up. Right foot down, left ankle across it. Flex your foot, thread the needle, lay back, pull it in, and breathe, breathe, breathe. And we can take that into our twist now. Release your hands, left leg over right. Look left, drop knees right. And we're back to center, unwinding. Pulling your knees in one last time to neutralize. And then we let it all go. Legs fall out. Toes fall open. Palms face up. Lay back, close your eyes. Let's take an inhale here through our nose. Exhale through our mouth. Again, inhale. Empty out, exhale. One more, inhale. Hold full. And release it. Let your breath settle into its natural pace. Let everything soften and allow yourself to bask in this stillness. I'll guide us out in just a few. Savasana. Life moves fast, can be stressful, can be full of tension. Practices like this mitigate that tension, that stress. It matters that you show up, what you've done here today. If you're ready to get on with your day, everybody, you can just breathe lightly. Take a little bit of movement if that feels all right to you. Sometimes it feels good just to roll on your side, slowly waking up there. And you've got the option just to ease your way on up to seated. Because you've showed up here today, you've taken these shapes, these movements within your body, you'll be able to do them for many tomorrows to come. And I encourage you to keep showing up, to keep mitigating the stress, the tension, stretching, building, stabilizing your muscles. You're getting into every joint within your body. This was huge what you did for yourself. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for honoring that donation-based system. I started these classes just to make it accessible. Everybody can benefit from this. And you can get it in a studio, but as you know, it costs like 30 bucks a pop nowadays. So thank you for honoring that system. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. Namaste. Phenomenal job, y'all. Enjoy your day. If you're new, leave the donation bin on my front porch right across the street, house of the two big palm trees. Most of y'all know up front and the back of the benches are the Venmo QR codes. Again, thank you for honoring that. And I'll probably post on Facebook because there's a chance of rain on Thursday and there's a chance of rain on Christmas on Saturday. So guess it's day by day. So. Oh yeah. Oh dude, we've done it and we started out misting and you're like, oh boy, there's something coming in and you gets blasted.
Full frontal attack.
Oh dude. I remember that day it was like a squall that came in and all the guys that live upstairs, I just see them get up and run to the kitchen window and they're like, dude! How'd it go, Barbara?
Thank you. That was so good.
Good.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Tell Chase I said hi if you talk to him.
Totally will. I'll see him tomorrow.
All right. Oh, he gets back tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
Okay. Cool.
Perfect.
Thank you. Nice job over here. Thank you.
Thanks.
Maggie, I miss you so much.
No, but just let me see if
You're digging, you're eating the grass, you're eating the... You don't eat that much.
you can lay down in. Hi, Stephen.
Hey, how you doing?
Thank you so much.
Thank
It
you.
was so much fun. I love visiting from Portland, and I'm not so much of a yoga person, but it's so good.
Oh, good. I hope you enjoyed it.
So much.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So fun. So, do you know the honor system thing? Is there a box with cash or just Venmo?
Yeah, I mean, I could take it or the Venmo or the box is on my front porch. The two big palm trees across the street. There's like the green car in the driveway. Yeah, it's right there. So please come back if you got, if it's not raining. Are you here all week?
No, we're gone tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
You're here over the weekend.
Oh,
Such a nice spot to live in. Yeah.
yeah, I know, huh? Blessed.
How long have you been here?
I've been in that place for 14 years. I moved in September and I started this in October.
Oh, wow.
So 14 years we've been here. So
And this is not what you do full time.
this is.
Are you a yoga teacher?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
how fun.
And I stream it on YouTube, up Namaste Yoga on YouTube.
Oh,
So you can get it up there in Portland.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good, then we're here, right?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Be a good girl, Maggie May. You be the good girl. You be the good girl. Thank you. Good to see you. Morning, buddy. Yeah, I know.
I was supposed to be with my son right now. I'm like, it's Tuesday. Time to go here.
Oh, yeah.
I got to bail. Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, buddy. Good to see you.
Christmas.
Thanks. You too. Are you in town?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.